Like Smoky the Bear with the E?
Yeah, because I don't think that's how you... It was like Smokis is Smockies.
Wait.
Oh, the little Smockies? The little hot dogs?
You don't have a you don't have a long O sound without the E.
Little Smockies?
Get little Smockies.
What are we talking about?
Those are good.
Smockies?
Little Smockies with some barbecue sauce and jelly in a crock pot. Those are good.
Little Smockies. Like it's Smoky Mountain because there's no E after the K. You don't get the long O sound. It's basic English, right?
Yeah, and when you... Well, it's like when you spell skis and skies. It's the...
Exactly.
It's the same thing.
But so I didn't know that the Great Smoky's Lodge in Pigeon Forge is Smokies. It's real. That's what they're called.
Smokies?
Yeah, the Great Smoky's Lodge.
I'd like to reserve 2 rooms. Give me the finest smoky cabin you have, please. Are you mocking us? Yes, I am smocking you.
I'm smocking you.
I'm just willing to say that, Western North Carolina, Eastern Tennessee, Appalachia in general, it's just your own.
Oh, don't even. You said Appalachian wrong.
Appalachian.
It's Appalachian.
Whatever, dude.
It's turned into a grammar episode.
I don't even remember what we're talking about.
I got another example. Morgan Freeman mistaken for Nelson Mandela on public sign in India.
What?
I don't think that's a Mandela Effect. I think that's just a dumbass.
Those
The
people.
memorial to Mandela was placed in the city of Coimbatore and paid for by the local cloth merchant. It featured a large photo of Freeman alongside smaller photos of Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa, and Martin Luther King Jr. That's a fucking win for Freeman right there.
Yeah. He played God and Nelson Mandela. And had my hot Gandhi on there, too.
It's just a huge picture of fucking Morgan Freeman. That's
I just
amazing.
think that's them being them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the last episode when we were talking about, or a couple episodes when we were talking about what is 007 in like Indian terms, and I was just like, it's basically just Tom Cruise, because Tom Cruise is the action hero over there.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
But
So
that's pretty much all.
Hey.
I mean, that's about it on Mandela Effect, though, as far as like what it could be.
I think that's just people being different, We have accents, so it ends up twisting wires with people, and that's what happens.
Right.
Yeah.
you ever heard of mob mentality?
Yes.
That too.
Yeah.
I really also think it could be that. One person gets it wrong,
Everybody.
or they have a large following.
Or one person says something on Twitter that isn't what everybody on Twitter wants.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
The person with the more followers is not the right person?
Exactly.
My world is shook.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Or the person on Instagram with the most influence points.
I'm just going to start calling them Smockies.
Yeah.
Little Smoky.
I'm going to
Smockies on
I'm going to
Instagram.
stay at the Smockies Inn.
If I learned anything, I'm gonna eat some little Smockies
That's
with.
what I'm If you take it, the only thing you can take away from this whole entire episode is that Smoky Mountain is not a long O sound with just the Y.
It's the Great Smoky Mountain.
So you sit down and watch Forrest Gump and have Smockies.
And misremember your whole life.
Have some Oscar Mayers.
Yep, your life is a lie, and it's probably an alternate reality, and this is probably a simulation, and everything you do doesn't matter.
Because
nobody is real.
Because the simulation is
Talking of,
So
keep going about the simulation.
we're getting beamed down from the nth dimension. That's what's happening right now.
The nth
Yes,
dimension?
What's the end?
So look,
What's the nth?
If the nth dimension, whatever the fuck ever it is above us.
So we're in
so
the DC
here's an
universe
example.
now?
Yes, so
we're going to
here's
get attacked by the Hulk people.
Here's
The nth
what's
metal.
this is exact. This is okay. Take a ball and you shine a light on it, right? And it casts a shadow on the wall. You just took a
Right.
3D object and projected a 2D object off of it, right? You have a 2D
shit.
You have a 2D shadow circle.
So you're
So
saying
what if We're being beamed from the fourth dimension. We have no recollection or an idea of what the fourth dimension is. We're
Oh,
living in
shit.
We're living in the 3D world being projected from the fourth dimension world.
Have you guys ever looked at augmented reality?
Oh shit!
All right,
All
so
the
You can
AR
buy.
stuff.
Yeah, you can buy that shit now for really affordable prices.
Well,
And-
Amazon has it where you can download the extension onto your app, and if you look at a piece of furniture, you can hit AR mode, and then it activates your camera, and it puts that piece of furniture in your house, so you can see what it looks like.
Oh yeah, that's
It's the same thing, like turning your head into a rat head, turning your face into a rat face.
Mm-hmm.
Like you
Oh,
just use that app and point your camera at yourself, and it'll be like, "What is your ethnicity?"
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're a rat.
kind of like Apple's measuring stick on your phone. You accidentally pointed at your penis, and you're like, "Huh."
I've never done that. I need to.
Smaller.
What happens? Does it make it just like grow?
No, it'll measure it for you, and you'll be like, "Huh."
You can just use a tape measure.
Yeah, but if the Apple thing says I'm 12 inches, then I'm going to go with that.
Use the metric.
But
system.
talking about Oscar Myers, because we were wild a while ago talking about like, would you rather eat a big hot dog or a small hot dog?
I think the best hot dog is the one that fits in your mouth just right.
I got a 2-bite man.
Well, it doesn't sound like a big. It sounds like you either taking down the throat pretty far,
Look,
or you're
all
not
I'm
eating a big
saying
hot dog.
Is that when you order a hot dog, I hate the kind that's got like the giant kielbasa's on it or something, and you can barely fit it in your mouth. You know what I'm saying?
You would rather get little Smokies and put them in a crescent roll.
I would rather get little
You like
Smokies and make some pigs in a blanket.
I like to have one hand free. The way you can do other things.
All right. Well, we're going to scour the internet for more Nelson Mandela effects, or should we say Morgan Freeman effects.
Yeah.
We're
I
going
want
to
to talk
keep
about
tabs
the
on
nth
this.
dimension.
Yeah, I would like to hear.
We
more.
might
We'll
dive
say-
into that next
yeah.
week about
We'll save,
alternate
nth dimension
realities,
and, multiple dimensions.
augmented
Let's do that.
realities, alternate realities, nth dimensions.
Is the
where
shadow of my ball sack real?
And to bring in the
it.
D-Wave computers next week.
The D-Wave.
Okay, we're
You
going
can
to
measure
get
that
into
with your
D-Wave
Apple phone.
computers. I'm going to go measure my cock with my Apple phone right now after this episode.
Go measure
Everybody's-
your D-Wave.
Well, you guys are going to use your Android phones. I'm going to use my Apple phone, and then we're going to compare pictures afterwards. So
Great.
stay tuned for that. That's going to be a Photoshop on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Who's got the biggest dong in this four
I'm just saying,
horsemen
you guys didn't.
group?
You guys didn't take naked pictures when Facebook wanted you to.
No.
I've never taken naked pictures of myself.
Yeah,
I've
dude.
never taken a picture of my cock at
Facebook
all.
wanted you to take
Really?
pictures of yourself.
Yeah,
naked.
I've never
Wait.
taken a picture of my dick at all.
Okay. So Chris, you said Facebook made you what?
Oh,
Yeah, dude. Facebook made me take a picture of my butthole so that revenge porn wouldn't be a thing.
Revenge porn.
Yeah.
What? Let's talk about that next time
Okay.
too.
I did actually take a picture of my butthole. Chris, no lie, did that. I swear to God. And I took a picture of my butthole, and then I showed it to a couple of my friends and was like, dude, look at this girl's pussy. It's fucking crazy. And they looked at my butthole for literally 15 seconds before they realized it was my butthole. And then it was like someone stabbed their eyes out.
Nice.
You guys ever done it? To be like, man, what's that pain?
No.
Oh, okay.
All right, everybody.
Hemorrhoids suck.
Oh, okay.
Everybody take a picture of your butthole. Send it to us. Thomas, what is that Gmail?
tactlabpod@gmail.com. That's TACTLABPOD @gmail.com.
Send us pictures of your butthole, okay? We'll make a collage, and we'll make one of those giant blankets out of it, and then Nelson Mandela's face will be the blanket image, but it'll just be buttholes.
It'll be Morgan Freeman.
It'll be Morgan Freeman's face just with tiny buttholes. He's going to have a lot of buttholes for freckles, I'm going to tell you that much. That said, Alex, take us out on something. What do you got for these fine, fine people?
Alex Alex cannot hear you right now. He has transcended to the nth dimension.
All right, this is Alex. You guys, you cool cats, have a good weekend. Have a good week. Stay safe. Stay away from the corona, boys.
Stay away from the corona.
All right, boys. Y'all have a good week.
Y'all
Bye.
be good.
Bye.
Y'all be good.
Nth.
Later. If you enjoy our show, make sure to search TACT Lab on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. You can support us at patreon.com/TACT Lab. Make sure you leave some feedback, a comment, or a good review wherever you're listening.